Chosen Vessels, what's the deal? It's your main man, Druuill, and as always, I'm back at you with another video. Let's get right into it, okay? This is what we're here to discuss, all right? Let's go. You may think you can't, but God says you can. No matter what you're going through, with Him, it's possible. There are a lot of things that we think we can't do because we're going off of our own power. We try to get caught up doing things so much, and we do things so much that we get caught up on our own power. You know what? I got this. I can make this happen. You know what? It's big me. It's me right here. I can do this. But what you forget is you're leaving God out of the equation. And sometimes you'll think you could do something, but God will purposely make it difficult for you, so you'll have to include Him. God always wants to be included in what it is that you're doing. All right. So whenever you feel that there's something that you can't do, you're supposed to automatically know that it could be done. Whenever there's something that you feel that you can't do, you're supposed to know that you can do it. Whenever there's something that you can't do, you're supposed to go to God. And you're supposed to be like, yo, God, let's handle this. Let's take care of this. Because you may think you can't. There may be something so difficult to where you don't see yourself doing it. There may be something so hard. The task is so great that you just can't get it done. You can't bring your mind to seeing yourself being the one to do it. You may not be able to, but with God, you can. That's why it's always good to incorporate God in what you do, because He'll always make a way for it to be possible for you to see it through. God will always make a way for you to get things done. All right. God can help you make the impossible more than possible. All you have to do is believe. So if you see God being able to help you in your life, then this video is for you. All right. God can help us with anything that we need help with. All right. We may think it's silly to ask for help with certain things. We may think that God is just not there for certain things. Okay, you know what? God ain't got time for that. God always has time for His children. He always has time for you. Especially when you're going through something and He sees you trying. Especially when you're working towards something, it's going to better you. He sees you trying. He sees you using all your effort, using all your power already. That's when God loves to come in and lend a helping hand, because He's a miracle worker, okay? And He loves to work miracles for His children. He'll love to work a miracle for you. So anything that you don't think you can do, incorporate God with it. And I guarantee you'll be able to turn that can't into that I can't into a I can. Because when you have God in your life, all your I can'ts are supposed to be I can. The words I can't aren't even supposed to come out of your mouth. Because when you believe in God, anything is possible. Okay? Well, you can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. And with God, all things are possible. Always remember that and never forget that. You can do all things through Christ that strengthens you. That's not just one or two things. That's not just a few things. That's not one easy thing and one hard thing. That's the difficult things, the not hard things, the medium things. God is always there, y'all. And as long as you know that, then your life just got a whole lot easier. Because it's only when we really try to do things ourselves and try to force our own way. Okay, that's the only time. You're always supposed to incorporate the higher powers in what you do. You're always supposed to incorporate God in what you do, because that's a sure way for you to see success. You haven't been trying something, just hasn't been working, things haven't been going right. You've been trying and you haven't been getting the results you want. You've been trying and you haven't been getting anywhere. It hasn't been moving forward. You just feel like you've been standing still. What you have to do is you have to incorporate God in what you're doing. Okay? When things feel like they're not moving, when things don't feel like they're going anywhere, when you feel lost, when you feel like you're about to lose hope, when you feel like you lost control, all right, when you feel like you just can't do it alone, always incorporate God. All right, that's what he's there for. You're supposed to incorporate God with what you're doing, so that way it can be easier for you. Because God doesn't want things to be hard for you. He doesn't want things to be that difficult for you. He wants you to try. He wants you to push it to the limit, but he's there to help you push. He's the thing in you that help you push it to the limit. Okay, you'll push it to the limit, and he's the extra 50% that help you push past that. All right. So when there's anything that you think you can't do, God always says you can. Okay, I can. That's God's mind right there. That's a thought of God right there. I can, because with Him and everything that you do is going to be possible. All right, when you incorporate Him with everything that you do, you'll be able to do it. When you put God in everything that you do, it's going to be successful. All right. That's why everything King Midas touched turned to gold, because he always had God. He incorporated God with everything that he did. So if you incorporate God with all that you do, everything that you touch will turn to gold. Okay? Everything that you touch will turn to gold. So if you want all your dreams to work out, you want your life to work out, you want your finances to work out, you want your health to work out, you better, okay, involve God with what you're doing. Because I'm telling you, you may think that you can't do it. Okay, you may think that you can't get better. You may think that you can't heal yourself. You may think that your life's not going to improve. You may think that your finances aren't going to improve. You may think that things aren't going to get better. You may think that your life's not going to get better. You may think that this is as good as it gets. But I'm here to tell you right now, with God, it can always get better. With God, your life can always improve. With God, you could always turn your life around. All right. With God, you could always take a new direction, always make a new decision, always take another route. Okay. And with God, it's possible. All right. You may think it's too difficult for you. It may be something that you've been fighting for a long time. It may be something that you don't think you can do. It may be something that may have been something that you tried and gave up on in the past. But I guarantee you, if you incorporate God with it, you'll be able to get that done. Every I can't that you bring to God, He'll turn into an I can. I guarantee it. Okay, take all your I can'ts, write them down. Okay, write them all down. Write all your I can'ts down and bring each and every single one of them to God. All right, take all those I can'ts, bring them to God, and He'll turn them into an I can. I guarantee it. If you want to turn your can'ts into can, bring them into a can, bring them to God. Because with God, you're supposed to be seeing yourself doing all the things that you think are impossible for yourself. Everything that's too hard, everything that you think is out of your reach, everything that you think is for everybody else and not you, everything that you think is just impossible. You're supposed to be able to do that with God in your life. Okay? You're supposed to be able to do that with God in your life. You're supposed to be able to, quote unquote, move mountains. All right? Not actually move mountains, but when you do something impossible, when you do something incredible, when you do something magnificent, that's moving a mountain. Okay? That's the biblical equivalent of moving a mountain in your life. Okay? Getting over a disease, that's moving a mountain in your life. All right? uh, uh, Becoming financially free and not having to work a job anymore. That's moving a mountain in your life. Okay, not being healthy and and making a decision and choosing health and reversing bad health. That's moving mountains in your life. Okay, and with God, you're supposed to be able to do those things. So if there's anything that you need change, your health, your finances, your mindset, go to God, and I guarantee you'll be able to do it. I guarantee you it happens so fast. Okay, because when we do things on our own, sometimes it takes time. But when you incorporate God, things always happen at faster and better and easier than if we were to do it by ourselves. Okay, always incorporate God with what you're doing. All right, even if you don't, even if you don't know you're incorporating God in what you do, you are. Because if you're doing something and you're thinking good about it, if you're thinking that it's going to work out, if you're thinking that things are going to work out for your benefit, if you're thinking that you might not involve God at all, but if you say, you know what, I could do this, that's God anyway. You're still working with God. You're still incorporating God, and you didn't even know it. You ain't even know it. All right. So keep having a positive mindset, because that's God. A positive mindset is God. When you look at your life and you tell yourself that your life is going to go in the right direction, things are going to go how you want them to go, even if they won't, you're still going to be all right and find a way to make them go the way they're going to go. That's God right there. All right, so stick with that and roll with that and go with that and always know that that's true. And that's all you need to believe in right there, is that with God, all your I can'ts can be turned into I cans. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. I want to thank you for turning your can'ts into kens with Druuill. All right. I want to see everybody doing all their can'ts, okay, and turning all their can'ts into kens. All right. I want to thank everybody for watching this video. Shout out to all the new subscribers. Thank you for joining the channel. Welcome. Have fun. I want to thank everybody for blowing up the comments. Show me some love in the comment section. All right. I appreciate that. And hit that like button because it helps us reach a wider audience, helps the channel grow. And thank you for watching the ads monetarily because it helps the channel out as well. I'll see everybody in the next video. Shout out to the Chosen Vessels. It's been another Druuill special. Druuill out. I'll see you all in the next video.